Alrighty, let's get ready for this. Let's get ready to rumble. Okay, I need to be able to use my announcer voice for this one, so I'm gonna have to keep it up. Let's see if I can do it. Hello there, guys, gals, and non-binary pals. My name is Ruby, and today is another episode of a show I like to call Ruby Reads, where I find things all over the internet and I read them for your enjoyment. Today we're going to be looking at r/neckbeardstories, as we usually do on Mondays. I guess I've been thinking about it. Maybe we could call this series of just Neckbeard stories, the Neckbeard Chronicles, or something like that. I don't know, that sounds a little generic and probably done before, but you know, we'll look around and we'll see. But today's story is called Neckbeard is Working at My School Help. Now before we get into it, if you like this video, give it a like, dislike this video, give it a like anyway. I think that's everything. I don't think I have any announcements. So let's get right into the story. Hi, so this is my first post. I don't know quite how this works, so let me just mention some quick things. TA stands for Teacher's Assistant. He is 20 and looks exactly like a stereotypical neckbeard. WK is Wheelchair Kid, just because spelling wheelchair repeatedly is a little too much. English is not my first language, and spelling is not my best ability, so if anything is spelled wrong, then I'm sorry. You guys won't care because I'm reading this. I'm also not good at telling stories. I just need some advice right now. I don't know if I'm getting paranoid. All the students in my class are 13-14, while my TA is 20. So I, 14 Colombian, yes, this part is important for later, started in a new school in about August of last year. It is honestly a great school. In my class is a kid who uses a wheelchair and he needs someone to look out for him and help him, so the school hired TA for that. TA's job is just helping the teachers in WK when it's needed. Other than that, his entire job is just sit and do nothing but go through school again. When I first saw him, I didn't think much of him. Boy, was I about to be surprised. That was a hard one, Jesus. So, one day the teacher quickly had to leave, so TA was in charge now. He decided to spin the wheel. The classroom had a handmade wheel to spin, his numbers on it, and there's a list of activities to each number. I landed on a number I don't remember, I think it was 14, and the list said we had to play a game called Freeze. The game basically starts with two people sort of acting a scene, and someone in the audience can say freeze, and touch one of the people to replace them and start a new scene. A boy and a girl were on stage, and the scene was them arguing because the girl drowned the guy's goldfish. TA decided to say freeze and make a scene with girl where they were alone at night and he started to flirt with her. A reminder that TA is 20 and girl is 13. There was also a time in history class where we were having a debate about fake sources, and TA had to make a fake article to show an example. So of course he made an article about some young politician, I forgot her name, and Rasmus Paludan having fetish sex. Ramses was, I don't know, I don't keep up with politics, a politician who was exposed for sexting minors on Discord. I actually wish I was lying right now. So yeah, everyone cringed at TA for that one. He also had a weird problem with staring at me. I usually take the bus home, so I usually wait in class for the bus and look at my phone. And when I once in a while look up from my phone, I just see him staring at my soul and it's legitimately terrifying. I used to sit in a place that would require him to literally turn to the side, but earlier last month all the seats got swapped, so now I sort of sit in front of him and it terrifies me. The school also sometimes makes musicals, and I decided to play the piano for it. We were practicing for the younger kids, and a friend told me that she saw TA stare at where the musicians had to be. We had to sit in a corner where dark clothes to blend in so we didn't steal attention, so the fact he kept staring at where the person he usually stares at me is scary. We finally reached the part where me being Colombian is important. So do you all know about how neckbeards are usually obsessed with Japan, anime, and all that? But instead of Japan, it's everything Spanish speaking. It's most of South America, Mexico, Spain, and all that. I do not live in Colombia anymore, by the way. He has a huge ego, so he actually tries to impress me by speaking hella broken Spanish. I kid you not, it's horrendous, and I can't understand what he's saying, like, ever. I've heard people who can only say hola pronounce it better than him. I get treated differently by him because I can speak Spanish. It's always say blank in Spanish. Can you say blank in Spanish? It's for real annoying. Like, once I was telling another friend your mom jokes because my sense of humor is unfunny and broken. Same. A dude was like, can you find some in Spanish? Like, motherfucking no, go away. Believe it or not, my entire personality is not where I'm from, though I'm proud and stuff, but there's a difference. He also got mad because he's not exotic or whatever. The fuck? I was joking around with my friend, right? And we were not even talking about me being Colombian. Then TA randomly goes, oh, my name. You're so lucky that you get to be exotic and special and Colombian, while I'm just a boring old Dane. Like, okay, I don't give a shit, that's your problem, dude. Grown-ass man being jealous of teen because he's not special or whatever, like, what? There was also this time my school decided we should have a cooking week or something, so the entire week was just cooking food from different countries. When we finished cooking, we would go get ready to eat and all that. I was sitting at a table with 2 other girls, about 14 to 16, and TA moved WK's plate over to the table I was at and made him sit there. Then he said very creepily, and also sort of cartoonishly dramatic, "Look, WK, look at all these lovely young ladies." So, yeah, that comment didn't sit right with me. The word he used was dijlig, and Google Translate says lovely, but dijlig, sorry if I'm just butchering that, I have no clue what that is also used as a word for nice, comfy, pretty, etc. Also, it's usually mostly used between really close friends and couples from my understanding. Now, there's a thing I didn't witness, but pretty much everyone in my class said it happened, and they told the same story. There's this girl in my class, let's call her F, I don't know, who had to go to the bathroom, and TA, being TA, with his huge ego and power-tripping tendencies, told her that she couldn't go out of the classroom because there were a few minutes until lunch. F went on the ways because there's only a few minutes until lunch, so it's no big deal. TA got mad and pulled at her shirt, which revealed her bra to everyone in class. I wasn't told what happened after that. Also, F didn't come to school for 2 months, I think, because of him. I was telling the history teacher about lemon sharks and how they sometimes like to be pet. I don't encourage going out and finding wild sharks to pet. Never do that, please, okay, thanks. And TA said, heh, there's probably someone out there with a fetish for that. Like, motherfucker, what is actually wrong with you? Like, you hear a kid tell a neat fact about an interest of theirs and your first thought is, that sounds sexual. Like, seriously, someone fire him or something. Edit, I told a friend about this post and she said I should add a few more things. My friend's a twin and her brother is an ass and he hits her sometimes at school. When she hits back, TA starts yelling at her because self-defense is bad apparently. In German class, we had to play a game that involves switching seats as fast as possible. He had to switch seats with another friend of mine and she was faster than him, so he pushed her to the ground and then laughed about it. Also, he smells bad, because he puts on hellish amounts of Axe body spray. Dude literally leaves a trail of stench, and he lives in his mom's shed, LMAO. Also, part 2. Yes, I have told teachers about stuff he's done, but they don't give a shit. I've told my parents too, and they're pissed at his existence. Anyway, TLDR. TA treats me like an animal. TA treats me like an animal who has to do little tricks because I'm from another country, flirted with a 13-year-old and played it off as a game, pulled a girl's shirt which revealed her bra, wrote a gross article about a pedo politician having fetish sex with a young politician, is a nasty motherfucker in general, is the reason a girl didn't come to school for 2 months, stares at me constantly, weird comments, wants a girl to just sit and get hit by her brother, and pushed my friend to the ground because of a game. Woo! I'm done typing this. Golly, why have no teacher stepped in? That man needs to lose his job immediately. I really hope he's not getting paid to do that, because he should just get fucked up for doing that, in my opinion. But I'm a cynical, mean bastard, so you know, take it as you will. Honestly, I hate dudes like this. This guy's awful, and I really hope he gets his comeuppance eventually. But I think that'll be it for today's video. So I hope you have a great day knowing you're beautiful, and I hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you like this video, give it a like. Dislike this video, give it a like anyway. Stay happy, healthy, and hydrated, and I'll see you in the next episode of Ruby Reads. See you!